Hello, I'm Ian Chambers, and I'm the Regional Director for Asia Pacific for the International Baccalaureate Organization. I'm very proud to introduce the IB to an audience in Japan. The International Baccalaureate Organization was founded in 1968 in Geneva, Switzerland. The educators who developed the International Baccalaureate Diploma were concerned with building academic content within the curriculum, but also building skills within the children that studied at International Baccalaureate schools. At the same time, they were very much concerned with building international mindedness, which means children will understand their own identity and their place in the world. So the International Baccalaureate is a truly holistic education that looks at the entire development of the child as they move from primary to middle years to the diploma program. I'd like to spend some time looking at those three programs and also talking about the values of the organization and what we are doing across the world, and particularly in Japan. The IB is founded upon a mission that essentially believes that through education we can make the world a better place. And within this is the theory that we can teach children through inquiry, allowing them to learn for themselves, giving them the space to be creative and at the same time learn the necessary knowledge that will connect and help them problem solve and essentially prepare them for the life ahead of themselves. So students who study with IB programs develop certain skills like teamwork, creative thinking, problem solving, and at the same time independent learning skills, research skills, all of those attributes that we know are critical for success in the 21st century. Currently, there are over 1 million students studying with IB programs in 147 countries and at over 3,700 schools. The growth of the IB has been staggering. Over 45 years, we've grown from a very, very small number of schools to working in state schools across the world, particularly in the US, but also now in Japan. It's very exciting for me as Regional Director to be part of this initiative that is bringing IB education to Japan. The initiative in Japan is supported by MEXT, and we've been working with MEXT for many years to ensure that IB education is promoted in Japan. The government of Japan have an objective of having 200 schools by 2018. It's an ambitious objective, but we're sure that we will reach there together. Over the past months, we've been connecting with state schools and private schools across Japan, and we're looking at implementing more and more IB programs in those schools. An international education doesn't mean that it's any less Japanese. An international education means that students appreciate the world around them and the many diverse cultures that are there, and understand that those with their differences can be right, that we learn from many different perspectives. All of the IB programs are based upon inquiry, where the student looks into the issues of the world through the context that they understand. That begins with your own context in your own city in Japan, moves across to different cities, and then understanding that problems that exist in Japan are also problems that exist across the world. The student learns knowledge and at the same time can connect the different subject areas to understand together they can be used to solve the problems that we face, whether that's in our career, but also global problems. We do this through three programs: the primary years program, the middle years program, and the diploma program. The primary years program and the middle years program are designed to value the mother tongue. In this country, obviously, that is Japanese. And the Ministry of Education in Japan has also graciously funded the development of the diploma program in Japanese. So for the first time in Asia, students will be able to access the diploma program through their native language. We are working to translate documents and at the same time working on preparing assessments that will be accessed in Japanese. This will allow students access to universities in Japan, but also the best universities across the world. This matches well with the objectives of the Japanese government that wants to see a development of global human resources and students that are able to interact with the rest of the world, not only in language, but also in the way they understand one another and understand the different ways different cultures interpret the same problems that we face. We are preparing students for the many, many challenges that they will have in the world outside the classroom. In a moment, you will see a video on the IB Learner Profile. The IB Learner Profile are a set of 10 attributes that direct how we believe international education should be. It directs teaching and learning in the classroom, and it guides not only students, but teachers and the whole community that belongs to the school to look outwards and inwards at how we behave and what really marks an international education. I hope you enjoy the video and learn a lot. We're very excited about bringing an IB education to Japan. I'm sure that you will agree that children are the future, and the IB mission to make the world a better place through education agrees with what you think about education. I look forward to realising that dream with you.